Every artist knows the fear of the blank page. You have a big new canvas, you have an amazing drawing in your mind, a big painting that you always wanted to do, but you're just scared to start. That was me with this painting. I've been wanting to paint something like this for such a long time, and I've always been too scared to just paint something that big that was so out of my comfort zone. In this video I did it, and I want to show you how I did it, how I managed to get over that fear, at least for this project, and I hope you enjoy.
Every Sunday I used to watch cartoons, but now I'm here waking up with you. I would get excited about my favorite show. Now you're the only thing I wanna watch, and all I wanna know. And take me.
So now we have to wait. It'll probably take a few hours. The reason why I scraped it down so much and why I took the excess paint of it is because it's going to dry faster, and I wanted to do the sketch today, and it's supposed to be a very thin layer. That's why I used my card to sort of scrape off the paint. I didn't paint it. So I'm excited for this to work. I know you can see the different card strokes, if you can say that, but I don't really mind that, to be honest. I think you can really, I feel like if anything, it will add some interesting texture to the painting, and there will be so much paint on top of it later, so you won't notice it because it's just very thin, like little edges that you can see. But yeah, the plan for today is to wait for that to dry. I'm going to edit a reel now, and then I will want to I want to put a loose grid on it, not really like very detailed grid. I just want to put like 3 lines down that way and 3 lines that way, so I have like 9 different squares, because that will just help me sort of get the proportions and just give me some orientation for the canvas, because the canvas, I think that is actually the biggest canvas I've ever painted on. So
I wanna know. And take me to a movie, a matinee, walk out in the middle, laughing all the way.
alright, so I'm aware that the lighting is horrible, but it is night. It is like not even night, it's like 5:15 p.m. ish, and it's like pitch black dark outside. And I should have painted earlier, like there was beautiful lighting in here and all of that, but I didn't. So yeah, but I haven't worked on this painting for, well, I started doing the gesso. I wanted to do the sketch and all of that last week, but then I just didn't have any time. I haven't painted in probably like 4 weeks. Uni has started, so I've been quite busy. But I'm very excited. I don't know where to start. Starting is the hardest part. I was sitting there on my phone for like 2 hours. Just on Instagram, not starting and being like, oh, maybe I could start tomorrow, but no, I'm starting this today. I'm gonna start by putting a grid on it.
We could be going out every night under the lights and trying out brand new drinks with brand new faces, but I'm tired of staying up late. I can't overstate the beauty of settling down with the one you love. Sometimes all I wanna do is be at home next to you. What do you say if we stay? We could be doing nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing. You could just hold my hand, cause I've never been more comfortable than in your arms, vulnerable or nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing.
Good morning. It is Sunday morning now, and yeah, I'm going to do the underpainting. And I also just looked back on the footage from last night, and I think I'm realizing that my camera is good, but it's not as good in low lighting. And last night it was pitch black outside, and I had to have my light on. And now the lighting's amazing because I have loads of natural light, but I think I need to make it a point to not just like because of the filming, but also for the painting, just do it in natural lighting. And also, I'm very sorry, I've been having issues with the autofocus. I think I need to just manually focus stuff. But anyways, I don't know if I actually introduced this video. Bit of Hannah, I'm an artist, and this is the biggest painting I've actually ever done. I've been wanting to paint a person that looks kind of like fancy, medieval, not even medieval, but like just had like a fancy ball gown on and all of that. And I keep thinking about the movie Little Women and the character Amy, and when she goes to Paris, I think, and she paints. I've only seen the movie once, but I really want to read the book, and there's a scene where she just sits there, and I saw it on Pinterest, and I was like, okay, I want to paint that, and I'm really happy with the sketch. I messed up the one eye. It looks really horrible. However, that's because you can't really erase stuff on that canvas. If you erase it, it will smudge and then it will just be like a black like area, so that's why it looks that way, but it's going to be fine.
Body, but the joke's on me, 'cause you love solitude more than me. Now I gaze in your eyes every night underneath kitchen lights. It's all the mundane things we do together that give me wings.
So I'm sorry if you can hear the cars outside. I have my window open because the painting medium I have to use, it does smell a bit, and I just wanted to air out. What I'm going to do now, I'm quite happy with it. As you can see, I tried to make the background a bit darker, but still I'm going to take a tissue and go over lightly over some of the areas around her face and around the body, so it's just a bit lighter and there's less paint on it, so that I might be able to paint on it today. Actually, update. I think I'm only doing that on the face because everything is kind of already dry, or like not dry, but like it dried a little bit and I don't want to rub it off too much, so I'm just going to go over her face a little bit so that the face is even, because right now it's not very even, and that's what I'm going to do. Hi, it's now a week later. I didn't have any time to paint at all during the entire week. I'm a full-time student, so I just didn't have any time, but it is now Friday. I won't have time on the weekend, so I want to paint today. This is the way she looks right now. The last thing you saw me do was put on the underpainting. Ideally I would have loved to paint on the underpainting when it's like sort of semi-dry, and now it's kind of like full-on dry, which is unfortunate, but it's not too bad. The main thing about the underpainting was that I wanted it to have a base. I wanted to have a base color, and it does have that now. But yeah, I'm excited to paint. I'm so glad that I'm making this time right now, and I've cleaned my brushes, guys. I have not cleaned my brushes in, it's embarrassing. I clean my brushes maybe like 3 times a year, to be honest. Like I always just wipe them off and just continue painting on them, and I had so many, I had like 10 brushes that I bought like this year recently, and I was like, no, like I need to do it. And yeah, I don't quite know where I'm going to start today. I think I might work on the skin color for a little bit. I think I would love to do that, and maybe work on the shirt or the skirt. We'll see how we're feeling. I also want to try and put a little bit of the background on there, so that I can have something that is in contrast with the figure. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do today. I'm sure you're sick of me hearing me talk. Also, I'm sorry that the audio was so shit in the previous talking clips. I didn't realize how bad it would be. I had my microphone on, my camera microphone, and normally it is quite good. When I have my windows closed and stuff, it's fine for talking clips like that, but I also have this small microphone where you can hear me now, which is way better. So I always have to connect it to my phone, but we're doing that now, from now on. And I'm gonna stop talking now, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Every Sunday I used to watch cartoons, but now I'm here waking up with you. I would get excited about my favorite show. Now you're the only thing I wanna watch, and all I wanna know.
I'm absolutely loving the process so far. I'm aware the lighting of all the clips probably has been awful, but it's pitch black dark outside. It's not even, no, it's actually like 6 p.m. right now. I started painting at like 3:30, 4-ish, and that was just way too late. Like I need to make it a point to start painting at like 12 or in the mornings, but I didn't get to paint earlier today. But honestly, I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. I was quite tense and my back hurts because I was standing up and I was reaching up in the beginning, and I feel like I just get very tense with this painting for some reason. But the face is very rough right now, like the eyes are not there yet, and I think I just need to go over it with like a lighter, not a lighter, a smaller brush. But for now I just wanted it to be, I just wanted to work out the colors and the shapes and stuff with a bigger brush. But I absolutely had so much fun just working on the dress and her arms and all that. It's also not done yet, like it's just starting to refine it as well, but it's been amazing because I can just focus on the colours, I can focus on the shapes, and I'm just having so much fun with it. And I'm excited to paint the dress, finish painting the dress, and I still don't know what to do with the background. Like, I think I might try and do a little bit of a background, but I think I might keep or at least keep some of it in the brown wash that I have under it right now. But I absolutely love it. I'm really happy that I got to paint it, and I love painting dresses and stuff. But I think maybe I need to do more paintings like that.
And take me to a movie, a matinee, walk out in the middle, laughing all the way.
So hi, it's now multiple weeks later. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I last painted, and I'm so excited. I really made sure that this Sunday is Sunday the 3rd of December, and it's already snowing outside, which is amazing. But I made sure that I would have time to paint at least for an hour. Waiting this long is not ideal. Originally I have multiple areas, definitely in the skirt and also in the face, where I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a few days when it's still wet, the paint, but it's not completely dry, and I can just go over it and like blend it. And that didn't happen because now it's 3 weeks later and the painting is completely dry. So that's going to be a bit difficult, but I'm going to continue working on the skirt first and slowly just working on the dress, and yeah. So a little bit of a painting update. I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking right now. The colours are not quite accurate. The skirt in the picture is way more like greyish and muted down, but I kind of like the way it looks right now. I think I might still mood it down a little bit, but I think as an artist, also if you don't really mind that the painting looks different in the pictures, I always have loads of fun just tweaking the colours a bit.
Baby, what's the rush? I can see the liquor, how it tickles at your lips. Looking for some fun, come a little closer, let me show you how it is. 'Cause you seem confused, you don't need to know just who I am. Let's move to the groove. Baby, I ain't looking for romance, I'm just trying to...
Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since we've talked. It's now the first week of January. I have not painted since, it's probably been a month and a half, because the time before Christmas was really busy with uni, and it's going to be really busy in the next few weeks, but after that it's going to be great now I have more time. But yeah, that's why my painting is nearly completely dry, and I still need to correct some things. So the plan for today is to work on the hand and the eyes and the face, and I don't want to change that much on the face. It looks really rough because it only has the first layer on it, but I've gotten so used to that look, and I think if I go over it now, I'll have to go over everything, and I'll have to do everything again, not the entire body but the entire face, and I don't want to do that. And I do also like the way it looks right now. You can definitely see the brush strokes and all of that, and it's really rough, but I kind of like it, so I think I'm just going to keep it that way. When it was still, you know, wet and not completely dry, and it's hard not to want to continue to do more on the face because the face is super rough and there's things missing, but I really don't know if I want to go that far. So now I've put down loads of paint in the eye area. I'm going to put a close-up on here. I'm not happy with it, but I think it's in the ugly stage. It's going to get better. But yeah, it's not really working out. It's been really hard, and it's just, I think it's hard coming back to a painting when you haven't painted on that specific painting for such a long time, and it's hard for me to mimic the colours that I have on my palette on the painting exactly, because now I would use different colours and I would do it differently and I would do it more refined and all of that, but I don't want to rework everything, so